The company was in a rush for these parts, so we took a 500-piece job that would normally take us over a month to do it on our normal machines with 6 different setups. We did it with 2 setups on this machine, and we're able to get these parts out in a week and a half.
It was a 2-week project, and we had just recently purchased the UMC-500. Had it not been for that, we probably would have not got that project done. So within a week and a half to 2 weeks, we were able to turn that around.
My name is Robin Rutschilling. I'm Director of Operations here at Clippard Instrument Laboratory. Clippard has about 225 employees through 2 facilities here in Cincinnati, Ohio. The company has been around for 70 years plus now, and we are a miniature pneumatics manufacturer. The main industries that we serve would probably fall in line with medical, dental, and we also are very heavily involved with the industrial. We run a lot of different components going through the Haas equipment. We probably do hundreds of different components. But our most important components on there is our aluminum manifolds heading to our value-added department. We're experts in leak detection. We have to have beautiful finishes on these manifolds. Down to 16 micro finish is pretty much standard for us to have these O-rings seal. If they don't, they will wear out and that'll cause problems in the field. Here at Clippard, we only work 1 shift, basically 6 o'clock in the morning till maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Our lathes and our Swiss machines that run lights out unattended. And we see the value of running stuff without somebody standing in front of the machine. As we know, there's a shortage of workers in the world, there's a shortage of talent. And to be honest, operators don't necessarily want to stand in front of a machine all day long. They want to use their mind, they want to use their training that they've got, and we try to stay up with that. So in the milling world, we haven't been very successful at getting a lot of unattended running. So we recently purchased a UMC-500 with a 16 pallet pool. Our whole goal is to touch one part once and it's done. Now, that doesn't happen all the time, and we know that. Even on the UMC, we can only machine 5 sides of a part. And that's all right. Before, people were touching them 6 times. Anytime that you touch a part, you have a risk of making a mistake. We started our very first part on this new machine before our 2 technicians that are going to run this UMC-500. They've never ran a machine like that before, and they weren't trained yet. But we got a deadline in from our customer. We've been working with them for over 3 years and trying to get this business. And they called us up on a Thursday afternoon and said, we have to have 500 of these in our plant within 3 weeks. So we put the team together and we said, how are we going to do this? And all of our Haas machines were tied up on many of these manifolds because there was more than one. So we said, well, what about this UMC? And we're like, we haven't never been trained on it. We don't even know we barely know how to turn it on. But with some of the Haas help and with 2 of these very talented young men, they put one of the products on there, and we were able to get the components to our assembly department, we were actually about 12 hours early on shipping all 500 products to them.
The 5-axis will make a huge difference. The time that it would have taken versus had we not had that machine, it would have probably at least doubled. It would have probably been more like a 4-week project. And that's with tying all the Haas's up.
We've got probably 15 engineers working with our distributors throughout the world, coming up with new ideas and new designs every day. And we're getting quoting on that. And the key to that is how fast can we program this equipment? How fast can we machine these components, get them turned around, let our engineers test them again, get them back to our customers, and our customers giving us feedback, and we can turn it around again. The success of Clippard is on how fast we can do it. If we can do faster than somebody else and our quality's there, our customers are going to keep coming back to us, and there's our purpose.